There is life after trauma, bro. So let's just say you somebody that's from the hood, or no matter where you from, you just grew up with a lot of adversity, anxiety, pain, suffering. And most of the time, if you grew up like this, you either have to grow up on your own, or your parents didn't understand knowledge of self. They didn't understand how to control their emotions, or control or pass off certain generational curses off to you. And it's not even their fault. For example, let me give you an example. When I moved in with my dad, I went from a happy kid, had my own room, spoiled, playing my video game, going outside, playing with my friends, healthy relationship with my dad, you know what I'm saying? And he used to come pick me up and everything. But the moment, and I lived with my mom, my sisters and all that, and I had my friend anyway. When I moved in with my dad and I started living in his reality, I went from a happy kid to depressed, you know? But the depression didn't come instantly, right? At first it was good because I was growing up, getting older. But then as I got to middle, like at the earlier grades, I started being able to see through certain things. So every day my pops was mad, I'm mad. Every day I'm getting woke up and this and that. I gotta walk to school. You know what I'm saying? We sleeping in a shelter apartment. All this anger getting bottled up. And as I'm getting older and bigger and I'm rising, like literally getting taller, I'm like, yo, I need more space. I need to grow. And the fact that folks ain't act on immediate growth or trying to change the situation gave me limited beliefs. So I say all that to say, a lot of times that I gave my own experience, because when you use your own experience and look at your life, you will almost sabotage yourself based off of what you've been programmed with. And you gotta realize, bro, life ain't supposed to be pain and suffering and angry every day. That's not the point of life. Like, you're supposed to be able to enjoy and have fun. And I realized something. When I was at the store the other day, I told this lady, she was like, oh, my birthday's coming up. I'm like, my birthday just passed, right? And she just believes that we're friends because like I just been going to the store for a long time. I don't view people as my friends. I know people in real life, but I don't view them as my friends. I only have family and just people that I know, you know? But I'm not going to sit there and explain that to everybody. So some days when I walk in, I don't want to talk. She's like, oh, like she's surprised, or she tries to force a conversation. I'm like, people that force conversations, they're not happy people. They're miserable because you don't have enough peace in your mind. You keep wanting to make these like random connections. And when I say things like this, people like, God forbid you socialize. Well, you don't have to socialize with everybody, because some people love to trauma bond, and you're gonna recognize that when you're a real spiritual assassin. So you're not gonna want to make connections with everybody, because people like to trauma dump and like to disguise it at first as some shit like, oh, how you doing? How you been? This and that. And then they sneak that shit in. They sneak in some like sneaky opinion. But I was telling her on my birthdays, right? On my birthday, I like to sit and reflect, because a lot of people, they're not happy on their birthday because they're trying to make it the best day. They want to have fun. Why these people ain't call me? So I recognize that when I just take some time to reflect on my birthday and to breathe, I can enjoy myself. And she goes to say, well, oh yeah, you're a Taurus. You're an April Taurus or something like that. So sometimes you like to be by yourself and sometimes you like to be with other people. I'm like, bro, you don't know me. What the fuck is you talking about? But I just let people yap. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, the same day my birthday, I took time to reflect, and I also went to link with my mans and we shot videos. So I wasn't by myself. I was in public the whole day. But I just don't, let's just say you don't celebrate things like, oh, I'm having a birthday party here and throwing it here. Like, when you conduct yourself on your own frequency, it confuses people. They're like, no. You're supposed to be believing in the programming. It's the same thing with this woman that asked me. I made a video saying Sinners is bullshit. Why would I go watch Sinners? I don't care about Sinners. I don't give a fuck what message they putting in that movie. It's going to be a message that you already know if you've been on your journey. There's no new woke movie that they can drop that's going to have some new information that's not being like, bro, Most of the shit that they make in movies is being books and everything. Now, entertainment is one thing, but so you need to watch it because it's cool. So I made the movie like, bro, they're making movies about the 1940s, the 1930s. What has that ever did for us up to this point? Watching the movies. I seen Lovecraft Country. I seen all these movies. I seen that shit. All the woke shit. I stopped like looking for the most woke shows 2024. I stopped caring about that shit. Now, I'm not saying movies are not enlightening and they're interesting, and I would never get to the point where I watch movies again, but it's like when it's to the point where it's like everybody's talking about it, I'm like, let me make this video. So I make this video. This woman texts me, oh, no, I just think you need to watch it. This and that. We need to go see it. I just told you I don't want to see the movie. Now you're talking about let's go see it. So I'm like, bet, let's go see it. Then the bitch never hits me up again. Like, you're a demon, bro. You're a fucking demon, bro. Because people don't understand how you operate and resonate on a frequency of not having to deal with what's popular. I could talk about what's popular every day and I'm not attached to it. The moment the video turns off, I don't give a fuck. Literally. Like, even after y'all, like, my mindset on this video doesn't exist no more. You're only getting it right now. You got to think about things like a database, a computer program. After you file centers into your program, I heard somebody trying to break it down. They showing how they use. Like, when I seen somebody breaking it down, I'm like, bro, we already know this shit. It was like the things that you play into that you even feel are fun and entertainment is really to drain your energy and feed the system, and you're feeding the vampires. I'm like, bro, I don't need to watch Sinners to know it's energy vampires and his real life bloodsuckers, blood clot right next to me. Anybody that needs that to hold on to this community, to this world, bro, like, I really understand what Brother Panic and them be saying now. Like, a lot of people is of this world, no matter what their mentality is, they just need validation. I don't give a fuck about validation. People tell me to stop doing what I'm doing every single day. People tell me to stop rapping. People tell me to stop making videos every day. Like, literally every day. Nigga, do you think I care about that shit? If I do see it and it does affect me, I use it as energy. I don't care about what nobody agendas is. I don't care about what society talking about. I just don't care. Why would you care? How does that make you any money? How does that help your life? And I used to be to a point where it's like, oh, I want to make some money and help my family out. No, I'm going to get some money and create a new family. I realize my family don't even want to live. Like, I really ain't talk to my folks. I don't be talking to my family no more, bro. Like, nobody that's in my family, because it's like, yo, they drain my energy and I be feeling bad, because it's like ever since I stopped talking to them, it's like everybody deteriorating. But it's like, bro, am I supposed to kill myself to keep somebody alive? And then they don't call me either. Shit. It's not like folks be calling me. My sister and my mom check on me when they can, but it's just like, bro, I'll be like, bro, if you ain't trying to really go crazy, like, I ain't saying make $1 million, but just be healthy and talk positive. And man, bro, it's a lot of demons in this world, bro. And then it's like, you got to sit here and deal with this shit that you was born into. That's why I'm like, bro, before. And then it's like, niggas just be having kids and starting again. I'll be like, wait a minute, before you start bringing lies into this world and doing certain shit, nigga, you got to read the realm, bro. Because my parents threw me in some bullshit. By the grace of God and my willpower is how I made it this far. Niggas just be throwing star seeds into the fucking matrix to fucking go through it. So it's life after trauma, bro. But you gonna have to fight for it. That's what they don't tell you. You gotta fight for it and claim it. And you gonna lose. You gonna still feel like you lost, even after you live your life after trauma. Because it's like, you gonna have a connection to that traumatic bond. And that might be your mom, your dad, your father, your sister, your brother, your hometown, your people, a situation, environment, a girlfriend, whatever. Because you gonna always love that shit, even if it was negative for you. That old diet, whatever. Them old habits. Like yesterday, I was watching my video. I was watching a rap video. And I was rapping like 7 years ago, and I was smoking. And I'm like, damn, nigga, I've been smoking for 7 years straight. That shit made me think, am I gonna stop smoking? No. But it did make me think, though. All right, okay. Let me turn this shit up and get my health right and keep working on my health. I'm never gonna smoke papers, ever. I'm gonna smoke what the fuck I want. Like, a lot of niggas smoke grabber and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But if y'all wanna see more, like, weed reviews and stuff like that, go to my vlog channel, Capsule. But yeah, though, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I'm out.